Blessed day, my viewers and my subscribers. Before me jump into the topics, may I beg you to hit that like button. It will be greatly appreciated. Now, the topics coming up in this video. The Dutch court system get accused of being racist towards entertainer Shabdon to appear in court today for gun charges. A man is in fear of his life after being accused of being the cult pastor. Bounty killer dismissed Mr. Vegas and Mr. Lex after rumors of them being featured on his new album. Andrew Holness confirms only people who take the joke can go to public events. And the kids in St. Thomas are in fear of their lives since the kidnapper is still on the loose. So the first thing we're going to talk about, Zine people, a dancehall producer Shabdon to appear in court today. So I jump in at the article same time, we're not even at each Zima people. So it's a dancehall producer on gun charge to appear in court today. Dancehall music producer Shabdon is scheduled to appear in the gun court division of the Home Circuit Court in downtown Kingston this morning. Shabdon, given name is Linval Thompson Jr. He's among two men charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Another producer, Romara Scott, is facing similar charges in connection with the incident which led to Shabdon being prosecuted. Both men have been in custody since October the 14th when they were apprehended in Old Harbour, St. Catherine by a police special operations unit. Shabdon is being represented by Donahue Martin. Scott is being represented by Tom Tavares Finso QC. Shabdon is 31 years old. He is otherwise known as Shabadon or Shaba. The music producer is part of a production duo known as Shabdon Records. He has worked with some high-profile artists including Squash and Vibes Cartel. Shabdon is well known in the music industry. He is also viewed as a controversial figure in sections of several inner-city communities in Montego Bay, St. James. So yes, people, Shabdon, wish you the best of luck. That's all I'm going to tell you, you understand? And one thing, every time I read something about Shabdon, I don't know, Sir P just come to my mind because ever since Sir P actually come and say certain things, it's like it's been downhill for Shabdon from ever since. You see my people, seem like Sir P have an inside link or something. But anyway, people, I just come for me to know say Shabdon is going to court today, you understand? So I guess any more update on this whole thing, me couldn't know. I don't know the gun charges them stay in Jamaica. We see a couple artists already face them thing. They understand man like Tommy Lee Sparta, man like Ladden. You understand what I say? You don't know say them they behind bars for gun charges and thing. But I suppose today is going to be the day we're gonna find out if him go plead guilty or not. You understand, people? But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about a man who is being accused of being the cult pastor. You understand, people? And of course, say, boy, oh boy, them say Jamaica is not a real place, And it seems like that is actually true. Now, this man here goes by the name of Omar Gale, Homar, Zine people. And a lot of persons, them accuse him of being the cult pastor, Zine, even though I don't see the resemblance. But anyway, him forward out to make the people them know, say him not have nothing to do with him not know him, I know him. You understand what I say, people? So I get into an article that was posted on the Jamaica Star page. So it says, St. Catherine man declares, I am not Kevin Smith. Businessman Omar Gale has been bombarded with queries since the controversy involving Pathways pastor Kevin Smith 3 days after Smith was killed in a traffic crash. Gale is making a public declaration that I am not Kevin Smith. You understand, people? And guess what? The man actually have to get bodyguard right about now. Because remember, as serious times we live in, you don't want to resemble someone. Because we all saw what happened to a guy who them mistaken for the kidnapper in St. Thomas. You see what I say? The people them give him jungle justice and things like that. So right now, the man have to walk with bodyguard people. And to be honest, this might sound like a laughing thing, or it might look like a joking thing, but as something actually serious. Is what I say. But me personally, not see the resemblance. I don't know if you see the resemblance. First thing, different complexion. That alone show him off. You understand what I say? And even if the man did brown, well, maybe if him was a little bit lighter, there would be some resemblance, but I don't see it right about now, people. You see me? I don't know anything about this, but I just talk about it because the man is in fear of his life right about now. You understand? Him afraid people rush him, and obviously that's the reason for the bodyguard. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about Ller and the Dutch court. Now some persons are accusing the Dutch court of being racist and saying that the reason why Ller is not getting bail is because I'm complexion. You understand what I say? Now remember the other day some news came out that Ller is spending 83 more days behind bars before him actually go to court again. You understand? So at January 2022 he will appear in a court and thing. Now some persons are saying why him couldn't get bail bail, get for doing shows and stuff like that. And I was thinking about that the other day, but me I say maybe them would have actually think he would have run off then. Yes, what I say, but them could have hold on him documents if that was the case, or if them don't trust him or think him is a flight risk. So basically a post was made, Zane, and somebody left a comment saying, why can't he get bail in the meantime, with the question sign? He is still innocent until proven. Oops, I forgot he is black. Therefore, he is guilty until they give him a chance to prove his innocence. So obviously this person say, the color Jakir complexion is why them a deal with him so over there. What do you guys think? Do you actually agree or not feel like say because them not trust Jakir, them feel like he may try leave the country? That's the reason why. Because almost 90 days, people, almost 3 months Jakir have to go spend, I remember say the trial not even start yet. So it does definitely look away to a lot of persons. You understand? So somebody responded to that person who made that comment saying because he would be a flight risk, he has no ties to the country. So the person who made the original comment respond and say, just take away his passport, but let him continue to do his shows and make his money. He got lawyer bills to pay and family to feed. And we are not even big Jakir fans like we used to, but fear is fear. And somebody responded and said, that is so true had it been anybody else. So I guess they matter about the skin I'm color. If it was a white man, Jakir would have actually be out free now and thing, you understand? So somebody say the promoter hold on to his money and start telling the man him a go KILL him. So that's why Cure did what he did, allegedly, even though that not give Cure the right still. But a full time some people learn because it's not right after 3 shows and him no want pay the artist a badness him push to Cure. So Cure not give him the chance for hurt him. Is what man say, and the person who made the original post said, well, hopefully him beat the case. That's why they should give him bail so he can work. You understand? And the person go on to say, I hope he beat the case. Didn't you hear that promoter did not want to pay him and also threatened to KILL him? That's self-defense and standing up for your rights. So people were going to think, if the promoter did actually threaten Jakir and Jakir do that, could it be used as self-defense even though a man actually tell you that, Zane, then probably say him never mean it, or him just say it out of anger or whatever it may be. Him never actually move towards Jakir, you understand? So can that actually be self-defense if a man tell you say him go do something, but him not actually move to you and him just say it out of him out and you end up doing something? Let me know in the comment section, you see me? But we're anything, people, no feel like if Jakir did white, he would have be out on bail, or no feel like say no matter what, or no matter who it is, them still would have they behind bars. Leave it in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about Bounty Killer. This is Mr. Vegas and also Mr. Lex, you understand? Because somebody say, I guess this, I don't know if a rumor spread or what, say Mr. Vegas and Mr. Lex is featured on Bounty album. But of course, say that rumor, people would have been stupid for actually believe it. Because if you don't know Bounty Killer, you don't know say him and them two man, they don't agree, none at all. You understand what I say? And it don't seem like them are going to ever agree, you understand? But anyway, Bounty Killer posted up a video with an intro from DJ Khaled. Zane, may I play quick and fast?
We the best music. DJ Khaled. Another one. King of Kingston.
So after Bounty post that him say, another one, King of Kingston. 19 years ago, I had DJ Khaled did the intro for my last album, Ghetto Dictionary. And him go on for tag DJ Khaled and say vocals, track and production are in. Now somebody jump in the comment section and say breaking news. Heard the two misters, Mr. Vegas and Mr. Lex will be featured on the album. Wow. So this person, I don't know if a J them a J Bounty or a rumor actually go so. So Bounty Killer respond and say Mr. or Mrs. with the question sign. So people Bounty this Mr. Vegas and Mr. Lex call them Mrs. because of course, say Bounty feel like say they move like some woman and thing. You don't know how Bounty Killer stay and thing. But to be honest, I feel like that person does a J Bounty car. You could have never actually feel like say, Mr. Lex and Vegas would have dip on Bounty album. And we even see a track list with all of the people them or most of the people them who are featured on the album and we never see them name. And people would have really believe that. Anyway, people, that's what Bounty Killer have to say. I understand all the people over there say them can't wait like Baby Sham DJ Khaled himself even comment and thing and Bounty respond to him and well, the political thing over there, Nes better comment and thing. So the excitement and the anticipation for Bounty Killer album is very high, and you don't know, say Jonah Gang seem like him put a lot of time and effort in it. You understand, people? But let me know when you think about Bounty Killer. I call Mr. Vegas and Mr. Alex Missis. Why Bounty, you know, easy, you know. Alright, people, so I'll move on to the next topic now, which is Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Yes, people, the man confirms that only people who take the joke will be able to attend public events. So let's get into this article so you can see what I'm going. Is it, my people? So this is how it say. Only people who take the vax can attend events hosted by public sector entities, said Holness. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is advising that only vax people will be allowed to attend events being hosted by public sector entities. These events that are held by public entities are to be controlled events, meaning that the space within which the event is kept, all the protocols must be observed, but it is not a free access space, and the reason for that is that attendance at these events must be for the vax only, he said. The Prime Minister, who was making a statement in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, October the 26th, noted that this is part of a new measure to contain the spread of the CV-19. In this order, public sector entities that are putting on events must first determine the vax of those they are inviting to attend, he said. In addition, Holness reminded that these public entities events are limited to a maximum of 50 people in physical attendance. In the meantime, the Prime Minister advised that as a precursor to returning to work, permanent secretaries and head of agencies must be placed in measures to ascertain the vax status of staff in the public sector to facilitate risk assessment and planning. The permanent secretaries are now directed that they must determine the vax status of the workers in their charge, and this is to help us now plan for the endemic stage of the management of the disease. Holness said the existing work from home directive in the public sector remains in place until December the 9th, 2021. So yes, people, we didn't know so this is going to happen. And if you never know that, then you probably may not know where you live, because I think this is going to be what's going to happen for every single country in the world. You understand? Some are going to happen obviously quicker than some, but it's going to be like a new norm. You understand what I say? And people, yesterday me even talked about it a little bit, because at the time Andrew Holness never speak yet. But see it now, the man come and confirm it. You understand what I say? So yeah, people, let me know what you guys think about this. Boy, anytime it's a supermarket and wholesale and them thing, they start tell you say you have to be rare before you can blah blah. Then me know say, yeah man, you know, a lot of persons who act like them now go do the thing, them now go have no choice, you understand? But anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about the children in St. Thomas being afraid to come out and to play and all these things, because of course, as I said, the kidnappers still up on the run, you understand, people? So let's get into this article. So it says, nightmare, Bath children frozen with fear as abduction suspects still on the run. The saga that triggered fear and anxiety in the usually tranquil community of Bath St. Thomas continues to wreak havoc among residents. Despite the bittersweet storyline of the rescue of two girls taken days apart, children have been haunted as the manhunt for the suspect, Davian Bryan, has come up empty. Petrified children bravely shared with the Gleaner the poignant impact of the 2-week-old near tragedy and how the fugitive elusiveness keep them up at night. The first abduction of a 9-year-old occurred on October the 14th, and the second of a 13-year-old 2 days later, only moments after the first girl was located. Both girls have been hospitalized. When it just happened, I couldn't eat or sleep at all. I didn't even eat yesterday, Monday, because everything come back to me and I just never feel for anything, said a 15-year-old girl who lives with her family in Bottom Yard, Bath. Referencing emerging sleeping problems, the teen revealed that the members of her household, especially the youths, often stay up at night and check on each other at intervals. Sometimes if I fall asleep in the nights, I jump up 5 minutes after to ensure everybody is still in the house. Even though the place has on padlock, we not feel safe, she said. The girl and her 18-year-old cousin wore tied eyes and sleep marks across their faces after 3 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon, confirming their testimony that they only rest during the daytime. The older of the two noted that some level of normality can only come after Brian has been detained. Even then, according to the teenager, things will never be the same. We only stick to our family now. Bath was a good community and the man just come here and corrupt everybody's mind. She added, though battling their own unease, Parents say they are left to contend with the anxiety of their traumatized children. One man shared how his daughter refuses to let go of his shirt even within the walls they call home. Another parent, Carol Maria, told the Gleaner that her 11-year-old daughter now refuses to sleep alone. Any sound she hears, she jump up. Yesterday in the morning, we were leaving to go look a bus to go to Kingston, and we glimpsed someone and ran back in because we are scared. Usually we go about our business with ease, but now our eyes are all over the place, she said. According to Marriott, her daughter seeks her company whenever visiting the bathroom or the kitchen. Even though both rooms are inside the house, she can't do anything on her own again. She has even cut back on her schoolwork. She is not as focused as she used to be. She just keeps imagining that it could have been her, the mother said. Applauding the efforts of the Child Protection and Family Service agencies, which conducted counseling sessions with the community last week Friday, Marriott shared her hopes for more intervention. Southeast Regional Director PR0BLEMS said the visit was timely and relevant as social workers, psychologists, and local guidance counselors interacted with children and parents in Bath. We had to do it because of what has been happening in the community for the past couple of days. It's no question that the children, particularly in Bath, are very fearful at this time, he said. Acknowledging the tension in the community, Williams said that the sessions included coping strategies for fear and anxiety. The CPFSA director said that the group was able to conduct a session with the mother of one of the victims, noting that there will be follow-up sessions. Williams said that the organizers were determined to help children and parents get over the ordeal. Bath is where these children grow up. It is where they play, so they have a right to feel safe in their community, said Williams. So yes, people, I can't blame the kids, them, you understand? Remember, say children, you know, they're more easy to get traumatized than big people. And even some big people, you know, them definitely in a fear for them own life as well, you understand, people? So one thing I can say, somebody out there I help this man, not telling no people, somebody out there, trust me upon that, but him not can hide forever. One day, even if for 2 years from now, they must hold on upon him. You understand? Me not feel like this man I go just forever. They on the run, go back, go live a normal life, get married to a woman and just alright, and everybody I go just forget about what happened. No, sir. Anyway, people, that's it. You know, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. And thanks for watching the video. You know, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn the bell on. Bless upon yourself and keep safe. I'm out.